Hey, good evening, Map here, Map Investments. Got here the TD mobile app open. Go through some futures with you and talk some markets and stocks. As you can see, I always check the dollar. Dollar's up a little bit, and it's been on a pretty good uptrend lately. But I don't believe the uptrend with with all the trillions of dollars that we're printing and our deficits. I just think it's a dead cat bounce, and I think eventually it'll go lower. But that's my 2 cents on that. And that's why you're seeing the price of commodities and all other stuff going up, including the stock market. Bitcoin up to 54,305, incredible. Up 2160. Oil up 48 cents. Now, oil had I think, if I'm not mistaken, an intraday reversal. Let me see here. Let me pull up intraday. Could have sworn and pull up, maybe because it was daily. Let me go 2 day. I know it hit like 60. I thought it was like a 67, if I wasn't mistaken. They had reports of so see, it was 67.98 in the overnight session, and then it got sold off, and now we're at 65.52. There was some, if I'm not mistaken, there was an attack or something. Maybe it says over here. When it talks about here about the reversal, the intraday reversal. But I know there was an attack over there in the Middle East. Also, such acts of sabotage do not only target Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, but also securing stability of energy supplies to the world and therefore global economy. So there was an attack over there. I thought oil would stay higher, and it reversed. So, anyways, it's up right now, and the dollar's up, which is kind of weird. But the trend is higher in oil. I had a position at 65. I sold it, and I'll keep looking at it. Maybe get another dip. We have the S&P up almost 30 to 38.48, and gold. I'm taking a beating in gold. Is at 1687. And the reason that gold and the NASDAQ haven't been acting well is because of bonds, which is ZN and ZB. These are long-term bonds. The ZB is a 30-year bond, and ZN is the 10-year bond. Then you have ZT, which is the 2-year note, and then you got the 5-year, which is ZF. So when they do Operation Twist, what the Fed does is they want to lower they want to bring up the rates on the front end and lower the back end. So what they do is they sell these, for example, not this particular future, but the 2-year note, they'll sell that in quantity and then buy, let's say, the 30-year or the 10-year. So that's what they call Operation Twist. So we have some of the rates coming back down. Let's put up the bond market. And, actually, let's go to markets here and then look at bonds. So, as you can see right now, the front end, the shorter duration bonds or notes are are up, the interest rate, and then the back ones are down, and they might be manipulating that. Who knows? But you can see that 30 years down, the interest rate and the yield, and the 10-year is red, is down to 1.57, and as you can see, they're up here. So remember, when these are up, that means that the yields go down. It's inverse. You have the Dow Jones up 180, and the grains, you have corn down a little bit, $2.37. Soy's up and wheat's up a little bit. VIX down under 25. Silver catching a bit, up 18 cents. Small caps, RTY up 17. Natural gas is flat at 265. Platinum and palladium are flat, and the Nasdaq's catching a bid. What's been happening is the Nasdaq's considered a growth sector, and when interest rate yields go up, it affects these growth stocks. I think that covers pretty much all the futures. We talked about the rates. We talked about the ags, the grains. The VIX is down. Precious metals. We pretty much covered the futures. Stock-wise today, I didn't see much. I have not been very active. The market. If you're not a member of IBD, I recommend. It's got good reading material. The digital subscription, I think, is $35 more or less, which is not bad. And am I signed in? No, I'm not signed in. Anyways, they tell you if the market is in an uptrend or under pressure or correction, and they have a market under correction right now. So the market is under correction based on their analytics and experience and data. And I would say we have more of a rotation into the Dow Jones and out of tech and into like reflationary trades. Let me see what I did here today. That was an oil future that I bought, and I scalped it. I sold it for not that much. I bought some calls in General Electric because it seems like industrial areas are working, and General Electric looks like it wants higher. ConocoPhillips oil play, I closed that for more than 50% gain. I did a calendar spread on the FXI, which is China ETF, for it to bounce back and go higher. I did put credit spread in solar names. TAN is an ETF of the solar names. I've been doing more ETFs since instead of picking particular names, since the movements are just broad based, it just makes sense. I mean, I did see some individual names that looked like they were promising on the chart. I sold another call against my stock in Overstock.com. Gap, the clothing company, has been looking to go higher, in my opinion. PVH is another one that looked like it's breaking out on the chart, which is another apparel company. I did a put credit spread in there. And these following trades here, all calendar spreads. I basically sold the rest are futures. I basically sold the front month and bought the back month, all bullish trades on these positions. So the first one is FISV, and then Allstate, and then Westlake Chemical, Disney, WestRock, Polaris, which does the ATV and motorcycles, dirt bikes, stuff like that, and HZO, which is a boat manufacturer. They all seem to be looking nice on the chart, breaking out of like consolidate out of bases. So I picked those because they look like they have the right setup. You gotta be really picky in this market, and respect the correction phase until we get a green light to start buying more aggressively. So far tonight it looks pretty good because it looks like bonds are getting some bids, and that may drop the interest rates on the long end down a little bit, and maybe some money will flow into the tech sector. They might rotate into tech. That's possible. Maybe the small caps won't be as strong. We shall see how it plays out. But right now, all the indexes are green. I really need I need a nice rally in gold. That's probably my worst position right now. And that's pretty much what I have. That's what I saw today. I don't see a lot of. There are a lot of tech deals, but I'll wait for the uptrend. I'll wait for them to bounce back a little bit. I'm not gonna try and catch falling knives. Let me see something here. Most active options. Go through some of them. So Apple down 5 to 116. Tesla's is 563 under 600. NIO's been hit hard, 35. Planeteer down 22. There's General Electric, which I had told you that it's been up on a constant basis the last couple of I want to say a couple weeks. It just keeps trending nicely. So maybe it wants higher. That's what I'm guessing. Ford has been hanging in there. AMD has been hit hard. GameStop, I don't understand that one, but whatever. American, all the airlines were up nice. Reopening trade. Amazon hit hard. The financials should do well with the higher interest rates. Disney, I don't know if that's an all-time high for Disney. And then you got Facebook, Alibaba hit hard. Rocket Mortgage has come back down to earth after getting hit. I like DraftKings. I think they have a nice niche. Microsoft down hit with tech. Nvidia hit down with tech. Workhorse, I think they lost that deal with the USPS. I think Oshkosh got it. Intel, I like Intel. I have a put in Intel. Cruise is another opening trade. Cisco, old tech up. GM, it's been trending okay. Wow, they beat up Square today. Square's been pretty up. Another airlines up. Nano up a little bit, but that's been cut in half. XP, another Chinese EV maker, destroyed. There's Wells Fargo up nice. Bailey got destroyed today. That's a China name. Plug, Fubu, all these Momo names. High growth stocks. When yields and interest rates go higher, it affects these high growth names. Citigroup up nice. United Steel up nice. BNGO, I think that's a pharmaceutical. It's always been up and down. Visa up nice. Look at these high flyers. Baidu, Hurt, Walmart, DoorDash hit hard. That was an IPO. You gotta be careful trying to pick bottoms here. I would try and stick to. It seems like reflation and like industrials, chemicals, miners, stuff like that seems to be I don't know about the airliners. I don't know. I think it's gonna be hard for them to make money. MU's a good one. Micron down to 85. What else here? Another bank, JPM, up to 153. Twitter's come back down, but so is all of tech. CVS up $1. T-Mobile up. Chevron up. PayPal hit hard. Pinterest hit hard. I think Pinterest was like at 80 something the other day. It's at $62. Peloton, that's another one. That was up to like 150, 160, down to 100. I don't know what Viacom's doing, but that thing is up $9 today to 83. That's crazy. Western Digital's been pretty hot. Target, it's been okay. I mean, it sold off hard, but it should come back. They're a good retailer. Netflix hit hard. Bed Bath & Beyond, I don't get that one. Qualcomm hit hard. So you can see a lot of the tech stuff is just getting annihilated. And then you got some retailers doing well. Airlines, banks, cyclical trades, stuff like that. There's another airline, JetBlue, down here up. Nikola, I think that's garbage. That guy ended up being a fraud, it seems like. Foot Locker up 4. Big day for Foot Locker. Yeah, so be careful, the market. You got to respect IBD, and the market's been pretty choppy in the last couple weeks. And it actually is a pretty good trader's market if you do futures, to scalp the futures. It is a pretty good market to scalp the futures. Here are the futures. So it seems like the indexes are picking up some steam because the rates are coming down. So Dow Jones up 200, NASDAQ up 153, S&P up 32. So here are my orders. That's what I did today. Not many trades. I think maybe 15. I've been kind of taking it easy because I want to make sure we got the trend back up, and I don't want to get too hurt on a sell-off again. Even though I can watch my deltas and hedge myself, I just been scalping here and there. Today was a down day. I've been pretty cold the last couple weeks. I've been pretty cold. I'm still up year to date nicely. Better than going to work for anybody, that's for sure. But you got to respect the tape, in my opinion, and not to have cash and wait for better entries and look for better entries. These here that I selected here, they have pretty nice entries on these calendars and these other names that I've mentioned here on the order fills, and I'm being very picky with my process. Anyways, hope you enjoy the video. Comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.